TGS presents Grand Theft Auto 5 Benefactor Streiter. Gonna go ahead and test it out in the snow on the street and climb up Mount Chiliad to check out its off-road capabilities. As you can tell, it's an off-road vehicle. I'm gonna quickly show you guys where to find it. Los Santos PD are here and they're ramming into the cars in the lot, so we're gonna have to be quick with finding this vehicle. Forget exactly where it was. I believe maybe it was in, where was it? It's possibly down here. Okay, we found it. Sorry about that. It's in Southern San Andreas Super Autos. Thinking it's a Benefactor, I thought it may show up in the luxury because it's not a cheap vehicle. But here it is, 500,000, and has some decent specs. And obviously it's like a GLS with off-road capabilities. Let's do a quick walk around. Has an insane looking motor, basically a big V8 from what it looks like. Nice off-road tires, nice interior. It's a nice vehicle. I would definitely drive one of these around Los Santos in the snow. Let's go ahead and take it for a ride before LSPD has a reason to come arrest us. I'm gonna drive it down the street real quick, and then Knight's gonna take over for the hill climb, just so I can get an understanding how it works. That's first person. We'll stick in third. So it's doing pretty well. It's handling amazingly. There is minimal to no drift due to the conditions. It's accelerating nicely. It's pretty quick. Let's check its braking capabilities. Stops relatively quickly for being on the snow. There's no hard skidding. You can feel that it's braking the whole time. Doing pretty good. So let's go ahead and check out its other capabilities here. Go ahead and hop in. And we're going to go into cinematic for the whole climb up Mount Chiliad. And we'll see how it does. If it's able to defeat it. Those people just freaked out. They thought the car was so amazing. They just had to shout whoa and sink. Thanks to Night Stalker for allowing me to check this vehicle out. Is appreciated as always. Or at always. Not really any sense there, but I'll just say it anyway. Let's go up this path. A little bit of a issue there with that turn, but not too bad at all. I think it didn't drift as much as it should have, but you never know. It has some pretty dang good traction. So up we go, dashing through the snow in our white four-tired sleigh. Looks great with the snow in the background, just the white of the car, black wheels, the whole combination. And even though hit a little bump in the road per se right there, it got right back on its tires because it doesn't have feet and went up the hill. We are trucking along. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Our off-roading adventure. accident happen, and in the Benefactor, you're always safe. Why? Because it goes right up that damn hill that you just fell down. Because it's a dang beast. Other than when it's too steep. As for instance. I think if you reverse a bit, you might be able to get up there. This vehicle is pretty good in the snow, period. I mean, even looking at it right now, this is like a true off-road test, to be honest. We're on a steep incline that most cars could not go up and reverse like that. And this car is trying to hold its ground as best it can with those tires. Here's where it's starting to struggle a little bit. And I think we officially lost our control of the vehicle. Let's pray for our lives as we go down the hill in reverse. Every time it seems as though we're going to get some traction, we hit one of those little inclines and down we go, obviously due to the slippery conditions. Another test of its off-roading capabilities. We are on the legit off-road, and it is making moves. As long as we don't hit too steep of an incline, we should be alright. Or run into a wall. Yeah, just head for that path. Here we go. Attempt number 2. A little more pep in this in the vehicle now, because it wants to get back up that hill. It's like, you ain't gonna defeat me. Right up we go. So, there is where the Benefactor seems to have a slight problem. But I'm sure it can get through this, no problem. Once you get the right angle. Any truck will have a struggle with some of these turns. I've never been able to get a semi up here, I tried. Look at that, it's fighting, it's fighting. It did it. Wasn't too sure what was going to happen there for a sec. Time we're going all the way to the top. Wham boosh, look where we are at. We officially made it to the top of Mount Chiliad. It is possible. And we just proven it here. It's definitely an awesome vehicle. Got a little smashed up on the ride up, but it did the job. Now, we're going to introduce it to its next test. How well it takes damage when you fall from a height. Not too shabby, the bumper came off. Just kidding. But here's the real test. We can even get it lined up. Slipping around. We're slipping and sliding, like the slip and slide out here. We're just gonna go up here. Whatever. The ultimate test. Can we survive or will we die? Ow, that hurt. Vehicle's very multi-directional, as you can see. It's taking quite a beating. It is upgraded, so everyone knows, as you can probably already tell. It is still going. There's not a hint of defeat in this vehicle yet. Most vehicles can get down here relatively easy, but I've had cars explode before due to being beat up and put into a hard collision. Here we go. Ow. That was a true test of impact. I'd say it's doing pretty good for getting smacked around like that. Our next test. Can it withstand a hit from the train? Or will we die? It did great. Let's get out, do a final inspection here. Most of the vehicle's intact. Trunk's gone. 2 doors are gone. The windows are all gone. The hood's gone. But it still works. Still a great vehicle. That said, would really appreciate it if you like and subscribe.